What's up everybody? Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking about doing a run plan or building a run plan or buying one. For me, I've talked about this a couple of times. I've done a video on it and I'll link it at the end of the video about designing my own running plan, like how I do that. For some people though, the idea of designing a run plan for themselves is intimidating. Maybe they don't think they have enough experience or they just want somebody else to do it for them and kind of have some accountability. So there's plenty of options out there. You can hire a coach. They range anywhere from, gosh, they can get expensive. They can go up to $200 a month or more. I mean, if you start getting into some serious elite style coaches, they're very expensive. I couldn't afford that, and so I do my own. And my wife wanted a plan, and so I designed one for her, and it worked okay. But then she's not a good client. I'm looking at her. She's over there. She's not a good client. I'm not a good coach together. So when I design something, it's like I expect her to follow it and do it. And she's like asks questions a lot. Not questions, but let's just say it wasn't the best fit for our relationship. So I fired her as a client. She fired me as a coach. But there's plenty of things out there. One of those is called RunnersConnect or RunnersConnect.com. And we found they were running a discount around, I think it was Christmas time last year. We started it. They were running a discount. So we decided to try that out. It's kind of a coaching platform where it's a multitude of different coaches that work under this RunnersConnect umbrella, and they design plans for hundreds, thousands of people. And it's not one-on-one coach. So you can't call your coach directly. It's a lot less fee per month, but they still custom design a plan for you based off of your goals. It's not the same as hiring a one-on-one coach. Let's just say that. It's a little bit different, but it is still a good program. And my wife really likes it. So let's bring her in.
Hey guys.
So RunnersConnect, tell me why you wanted a coach or somebody to design your plan for you, what you wanted.
Well, first of all, the reason I don't want to do it myself is because I'm constantly questioning whether I'm doing the right thing, whether I'm doing the right mileage, whether I'm increasing my mileage safely, whether I'm doing enough strength training. The list goes on and on. It pretty much plays back to my very high anxiety levels that I just couldn't do it on my own. So, like Steven said, he tried to give me a plan, and I would very nicely, I thought, ask him a lot of questions like, why was I going to do this day, and why was I going to do that day, and he just isn't that style of runner, and so it didn't work out very well for us. So when he found the RunnersConnect, I loved it. The thing that I liked the most about RunnersConnect was that it was very specific to me. They answered all my questions. When you do a workout, there's a description that tells you why you're doing the workout, what it does for you, the purpose of the workout, which I really love. So the way it works is you go online onto their platform, RunnersConnect.com, and you put in all your information. You put in your race goals, races you want to do, your fitness levels, how many days a week you want to run, whether or not you wanted them to add in strength training for you and stretches for you. So you put in all the information. They ask you a lot of questions to get as specific as they can without being necessarily one-on-one with you. So when you put all that in, and a couple of days later, they'll send you back a personalized schedule with all your information on it and all your runs. And then you can critique it, and say if you like it or you don't like it, and then you can go from there. So once you have your schedule, you'll upload your runs that you do on those days onto their platform via Strava.
Yeah, it connects to Garmin for Garmin Connect and Strava. I know that, and I think it also connects to maybe Nike Run Club and like Runkeeper. There's a couple other apps out there.
Yeah, they have a couple.
Not Coros yet. Come on, RunnersConnect, get with the program.
So you upload your runs, and then you can tell how it felt, if it was a good run, if it was a bad run. You can ask questions there. So if you have a specific question about that workout, you can ask it there, like, were my splits good, or was I on pace? And then they'll reply back to you on your run itself with answers to your questions.
The neat thing about some of their workouts they do give you specific targeted paces. So if she's doing a like what they call a cut down run, or some people might call a negative split run or a progression run, they will give her specific paces that she's supposed to hit for each mile. Like this mile needs to be an 8:15, this one needs to be an 8:10, this needs to be an 8:05, and she likes that because she likes the specificity of knowing what she's supposed to do. She doesn't like to think. She just knows, okay, well, I know I need to hit this pace, and that's what she's supposed to do that day, so that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that to be the best way to get the most out of my speed work days versus going too hard or too fast or too slow. They really are able to pinpoint the pace that you need to just get the most out of your aerobic workout.
And the way they do that is you have to input one of the part of the data you put in when you first sign up is you have to input your like a 5K PR or
5K, 10K.
5K, 10K PR, and it's supposed to be fairly recent too, so then they can gauge your fitness from that to project those paces.
Yeah, and they will make adjustments if in your schedule. So if you start realizing that, I don't know, a 9:40 pace is way too slow and you feel like it's really easy, they'll adjust it over time for you. Oh, there's one other thing that I really love about RunnersConnect. Actually, it's probably my favorite thing about their running plan versus a stock running plan that you might download is the exercises. They include probably 3 or 4 times a week. I have runner-specific strength training workouts, which are amazing.
Yeah, it's good workouts.
Yeah, they run about 25 to 30 minutes per workout. A lot of hips, core, lower legs. It's a very good workout, and I've gotten a lot of strength from that.
And those are usually followed after a run that she's done as well that same day.
Yeah, that'll be on the same run days. And there are other things too. So if you want to do extra strength training programs, they have different challenges you can do. I think there was like a yoga challenge where you can add in 6 weeks of specific yoga exercises, or there's like a kettlebell challenge that you could do. I haven't used a lot of those features, but they are available and they are included in the plans. And then tons and tons and tons of articles about nutrition, about running.
Lots of resources, a lot of resources.
Live chats they do. The only thing that I'm a little bit questioning whether they're going to be super useful at the higher distances. So I've done half marathons and 50K distance, and it was really helpful in my 50K distance. The mileage was good, the workouts were great. Next year I'm planning on doing a 100-mile race. I know, I'm so scared. But I'm planning on doing a 100-mile race, and it seems that the bulk of the runners are road runners.
The bulk of their coaches.
The bulk of their coaches are road runners, and in the marathon distance.
Yeah, I'd say primarily half marathon to marathon is what they specialize in.
Now I have gotten specific ultra running workouts where I'm doing higher mileage, and they have told me that when I'm running trail to make sure that I'm using perceived effort and not necessarily the paces that they're giving me. We'll just have to see how it goes, and we'll see what they do.
We'll see if we keep the plan through next year while she's training for the 100-miler too, so she's debating that or not. But. Yeah,
because at the 100-mile distance, speed work becomes a little bit less relevant unless you're Jim Walmsley.
or according to Walter or somebody like that.
I do like the speed work because it's good for turnover on your legs and just being overall well-rounded. But we'll see how much I go into that. Yeah, we'll see. But all in all, to say, I have really loved RunnersConnect, and if you need help getting started in running and you've never really followed a plan, I would definitely recommend RunnersConnect. And even middle distance, or trying to improve speed, or just want someone to tell you what to do, and so you can get out the door and have accountability.
Yeah, and it's not that bad. I think we had a deal they were running a special around Christmas time, and it was I think $29 a month. So we did that, which $30 a month is a lot better than $150, $200 a month for personalized coaching. So, and it still gives her that accountability and somebody to design her plan and somebody else for her to question versus me. So it was all good.
And if I don't, for some reason, put in my runs a couple of days, I will get emails from the coaches. They'll ask me how I'm doing and
check it on her.
And a couple of times I wrote back, I'm not doing so great. Don't feel like running. And so they're like,
we're dealing with, you had an injury, you were dealing with some tendinitis, so they adjusted the plan, and which was cool.
And so they're really helpful. It's not one-on-one, but you will get the help you need, and you have someone to talk to answer your questions. So
cool.
It's great.
All right, well there you go. If you don't want to design your own plan or don't think you can, then check out RunnersConnect. Not a bad deal. They're probably going to run more deals around Christmas, I would imagine, so be on the lookout for that. By the way, this is not at all sponsored by RunnersConnect. They have no clue we're doing this. We just like their stuff, or she likes their stuff, and I like not having to deal with the other stuff, so it works well. But anyway, thank you for checking this out. If you like the content, give us a thumbs up on the video. We'd appreciate that. And also go ahead and click that subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications when I release future videos. If you want to check out the video where I talk about designing my training block, it's going to be right over here on this side. You can check that out. And then over on this side, probably right in front of her face, it's going to be a playlist. You can check that out. Lots of different gear review videos there, so go check that out. Anyway, thanks for checking it out and hanging with us today. We do appreciate it. And we'll see you, or I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye guys.